I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon in the mid to upper 70s, a weak disturbance may trigger a few non-severe thunderstorms across far southern Nebraska and northern Kansas after midnight tonight on into early tomorrow morning. Winds turn southerly on the backside of high pressure, and highs warm to more seasonal levels in the upper 80s to the mid 90s for tomorrow through the weekend. Thunderstorms develop right near a cold front over north central Nebraska late tomorrow, tracking to the southeast through tomorrow night. Those higher thunderstorm chances favor areas along and north of I-80. As that cold front drops farther south, thunderstorm chances more widespread for late Saturday into Saturday night. There is a marginal risk of severe storms, level 1 of 5 for locations along and north of I-80 late tomorrow and for all areas late on Saturday. Widespread highs in the 90s, possibly a few low 100s, likely for Monday through Wednesday with the building ridge of high pressure. Lower chances for late day and nighttime thunderstorms still continue during the early to middle of next week. Long-term forecast keeping Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Tuesday through July 30th warmer than normal. Rainfall for Nebraska and Kansas starts at near normal to slightly above normal the middle of next week before chances decrease to near normal to slightly below normal rainfall late next week through July 30th. There are nice improvements in the latest regional drought monitor. Nebraska increasing 17 percentage points to 31% drought-free. Those drought-free locations along the north of I-80 from Lexington to Omaha, Perkins to Chase County, around Red Cloud, and much of Cherry County. Abnormal dryness covers much of the west central to the north central and far southeast Nebraska. Coverage of moderate to severe drought decreasing 14 percentage points to 37% in Nebraska, to include much of the south central and southwest parts of Nebraska to the south of I-80 in all areas of the Panhandle. Kansas decreasing 4 percentage points, but is still 64% drought-free. It's drought-free in locations along and south of I-70, while much of northern Kansas is abnormally dry. Kansas is steady at 8% of the state in moderate to severe drought, which still includes Oberlin to Hoxie and Phillipsburg, right around Lincoln, and Concordia to Marysville. Key weather factors driving the markets include more favorable weather in the Corn Belt and areas of dryness in the Pacific Northwest, Canadian prairies, Europe, the Black Sea region, and Australia. A weakening cold front extending eastward from the Central Plains remains the focus of scattered rain. That front also serves as the boundary between hot and humid conditions in the south and rather cool conditions across the northern half of the plains and much of the Midwest. 5-day rainfall near the front could reach 1 to 3 inches with locally higher amounts. Hot and mostly dry weather prevails in the south central U.S., but is helping out with flood recovery in areas of Texas. Heat gradually eases across the west, but intensifies for the central and southern plains on into the southwest. Towards the Pacific Northwest, hot and dry weather favors the winter wheat harvest, but not the heading of spring wheat. In the Canadian prairies, scattered rain is leaving some areas too dry and significantly reducing production as more of the wheat and canola gets into the reproductive and filling stages. Western Europe continues to be hotter and drier, which is stressing the end of filling wheat as well as developing to reproductive corn. For the Black Sea region, southwestern Russia's hot and mostly dry weather helping out with wheat harvest but not developing to reproductive corn. Australia's weather this week through next week is active but is likely to miss plenty of wheat areas with too little rainfall. With the check of ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.